Awesome. Nothing like being last. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm Robert Cormell, and for me, this race is about three things. It's about jobs, it's about trust, and it's about unity in our community. For me, I've had business here. I started my first business here 17 years ago. Westside Dinner on the east side of town. Now we have 3 bagel shops here in town, 1 in the northeast, 2 in the west side. What we've done is created jobs here. We love our city, we care about it. Some of the things that have happened over the last 2 years, very displeased with them. I'm not a politician, never had a desire to run for political office, but I'm concerned with our trust and what's happening with our city. I think that we need to have somebody that's responsive, somebody that has integrity, and then somebody that will lead and will respect the opinions of El Pasoans. This is crucial. And we need to have unity in our city. We've got to stop trying to be like Austin, San Antonio, or Dallas. We're El Paso, we're strong, we're bold. We're a city that has great people in it. That's the greatest thing about El Paso. That's why I came here, that's why I started my business here. I love El Paso. We need to come together as a city. We need to have unity together, and we all need to share in that, a spirit of unity. We need to come alongside the 150,000 people that live in poverty here in our city, and we do that by mentoring, educating, and providing jobs for them.
You'll have 1 minute to answer the following question. Name the pros and cons of a city government that's run with the city manager, and if you are elected, do you plan to do anything to change our form of city government?
The pros are that it brings cohesiveness in between one mayor and the next mayor. I've worked for one company outside of being self-employed since the age of 16, that was Golden Corral, and you know, we had a home office. You guys are the home office. You make the calls, and the city council relays that to the manager. She's to do it. He's to do it. Whoever's there, they need to be responsible and responsive to the needs of the community. That second part was?
Do you plan to do anything about our current structure of city government?
As far as that's concerned, if I'm a candidate that's going to represent the people, not part of El Paso, not the west side, not the east side, not the whole city. I care about the whole city, and if you guys vote and change that, and you want it changed, city council, relay that to your city council members. We'll come together and we'll make it happen. It's about you, it's about serving our community, and that's what I want to do.
Thank you. Sorry, don't mean to cut off your pulse.
Sorry, I'm having to go fast forward on these things.
You're doing just fine. The recent debate over immigration reform has raised the question of border security. In your opinion, is our border with Mexico secure? And how would you, as mayor of El Paso, advise lawmakers in Washington to proceed with reform?
This is a humongous question, and I mean, to answer this in so quickly is, I mean, it's absurd almost, but I mean, I'm going to try. The truth is we as a community, this hits El Paso the hardest of any place in the country. We deal with it, and I think that we can come together as a community and come up with a solution. There's no one little thing that's going to fix this, and the truth is that we're dealing with it here on a regular basis. And my suggestion is we form a committee and we put something together, come together as a people, come up with an idea, and we send it to Washington, D.C. and get them to respond to it. Because it affects us, we need to fix it. And we can be at the forefront of doing that.
Thank you, Mr. Cormell. El Paso has earned the distinction of being named the safest city in the United States for the past 3 years. The El Paso Firemen and Policemen's Pension Fund is now facing a $270 million shortfall. As mayor, what steps would you take to address this issue, and would you support an increase of the city's contribution to that fund?
On that, yes, I would. We've made a commitment to the fire department, the police department. They've kept us safe. They are crucial to us. We need to work on that, and one of the ways we do that is to invest our money better than what we're doing right now. I think that when we spend $2.7 million on a piece of property and the return on that is $1 a year for 3 years, you can't do that. We've got to grow the base here. We've got to bring industry here to our city, and that's what being a mayor is all about. When you have a city manager, the mayor's full-time job should be looking after creating jobs, bringing industry here, and selling our city. This is crucial. That's what I would do.
You will have 2 minutes to answer the following question. The ballpark is coming. What is your personal commitment to making the full extent of the development expectation a reality to the citizens of El Paso?
I love baseball. I played it in college. I'm concerned with the way this was handled as a city, but the truth is this is the 9th inning. We've got to put our rally caps on. Anybody that's played ball, we know what that's about. We come together as a community and we see that this succeeds. It is in our best interest that this succeeds. We cannot continue to be divided as a city. We've got to come together and say, we bought this, this is our mission. How do we come together as a community and make this thing thrive? It's in our best interest. This is crucial. And as a mayor, you've got to have somebody in there that's willing to lead and that knows how to throw out the first pitch. Thank you. I'm a problem solver. That's what I do. In 1996, my wife and I opened a restaurant on the east side of El Paso, across the street from Hanks High School. We thought we were going to make a lot of money, as do many of us that go into business. But the truth is, a year into that, we realized that there was a great need in our community. There were kids that were getting out of school and they had no place to go. They were hitting the streets. And my wife and I thought about this, prayed about it, and we said, we can fix this problem. And that problem is to start a teen center called Westside Teen Center. That exists today. We've worked elbow to elbow with family and youth here in our community. We know what it is to bring the community together. We've churches, nonprofit organizations, businesses, people coming together in a community and serving our community. That's how we address poverty. That's how we address things in our community. 10 years later, we realized that there was a great need to have people mentor young men and women. We started a mentoring program called Mentor One, and that's what, when we see a problem, we address it. We have a trust problem here in our community. I see that. We need jobs. I can fix that. I'm Robert Cormell, and I want your vote May 11th. Thank you so much.